Daniel, back at it again with another Baker's.
What can I say? I love Jim Beam.
Right. So this time we're doing the single barrel, which is the replacement to the fact that they're offering a small batch.
Yeah, they had to do something to make Baker's stand out a little bit more, and making it exclusively single barrel was their method of making Baker's. It's making it stand out a little bit more. That and
Other
putting
than
it,
just another Jim Beam small batch.
yeah, because the big thing about it was the.
No, I wish it were all batch.
Maybe
Alright,
just
time
a
to
little
rip
bit
this.
more batch.
Anyway,
Baker's single barrel. Let's get into it.
So, it smells a little bit sweeter, like fruity sweeter than the small batch did. Like, I get a little bit of like banana almost. Like,
I can see it. I'm getting a little ethanol, but that makes sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
This is neck pork.
yeah, this
Neck
is neck
pork
corn is
100%
100% proof. Like, honestly, the nose on this reminds me a little bit of a Belgian beer, like the same yeasty
I can see
banana,
that.
I can see
like
that, yeah.
clove kind of
It
smell.
almost reminds me of how the old elk is now, with a little less banana.
I would say
A little
less
bit,
banana.
yeah.
The old elk with that had that crazy amount of artificial banana.
Yeah,
But this is more like real banana.
yeah. This is like real banana, a
This is
little
like
bit
I almost get a little bit of
banana.
nuttiness as well.
nut. Yeah, a little bit of that Jim Beam peanut, a little bit of like leather and tobacco, but like those are like the kind of things that are making it smell a little balanced and a little less sweet.
Right.
I like the smell of this a lot.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely sweeter on the front end than the last one we had.
Yes.
It's a little bit
Still
hotter.
fruity sweetness.
I would say so, yeah. And then like it starts
Relative
off,
to other Jim Beam products.
yeah, and it starts off sweet, and then it slowly dries down a little bit, and
it
like
dries down to like
leather
again,
and
like
peanut
leather. Yep, leather.
and peanut. That's
So
it.
like- it's like-
yeah.
And I wouldn't
It's
even
almost
say
like peanut shells.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's not even peanut. It's more
It's like
peanut
because
shells.
it's a little roasty too.
Yep, a little
Yeah.
roasty, a little more dry than like a actual peanut.
Huh. Based on what you remember, this or small batch? I think I might have to go with this.
I'd agree.
I feel like I like the flavors on this a little bit better, but I feel like the small batch was the more balanced pour for sure,
Oh,
which
that's
makes
fair.
sense. But
Which again, yeah, you're talking a small batch. Like that's just how it naturally.
and this is
Hands
it. This is honestly kind of the conundrum I thought I was going to be in, where I like this and I like the small batch.
And you don't know which you like more.
Yeah, which was why I was okay with buying 4 bottles of the small batch whenever they discontinued it.
Right.
So I don't have to worry about which one I like better for now.
Right.
But
And this isn't the, Baker's isn't the one you're going to reach for every night either.
no, definitely not. Like usually it's going to be something from Knob Creek, but again, like this pour definitely tastes different than Knob Creek. Like this tastes like
And
a-
there's going to be the variable too of this is going to have different notes every time.
yeah. And honestly, this is like the middle child between Old Tub and Booker's, because this is mostly resembling more of those.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoy it the way I have enjoyed every single higher end Beam product.
Agreed. This is really good.
And also, I do love the new bottle. Like the old Baker's bottle made.
Yeah, the top is definitely something worth noting.
Yeah, like it looks like it definitely stands out more. It doesn't look like it's just another bottle of Booker's with a different label.
Right.
Like I'm very happy that they ended up rebranding it
Oh yeah.
that way.
Well, they needed it again. They're giving it more reasons to stand out.
Yeah, and now it does because I can't find it on shelves anymore.
It sat on ours for a little bit.
Well, you could have told me.
I didn't know you wanted more.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It shows up though. So,
Yeah.
And it sits clearly.
Well,
so.
good, because I know that I used to think that the only store would show up in was the Bourbon Gallery.
Nope, we got it. Well,
All right.
yeah, we got it.
Well, yeah. Let me know in the future.
Okay.
I'll be good on it for a little bit, especially since I still have a bunch of bottles of the small batch.
And you just cracked this open for the first time.
Yeah. So,
But
no, this is definitely a bourbon drinker's bourbon. Like, this is another one of those, like, I know
you
it's
like
not.
the nuttiness, if you like, it's, I wouldn't call it as balanced, but it has a bit of everything.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's fruit. Like, it's got that fruity sweetness up front. It's got the peanut. It's got the leather and tobacco and the oak spice. It's not balanced, but it covers everything somehow.
It
some way.
transitions well.
Yes.
It's not balanced.
Yes.
If you want balance, you gotta try to find yourself a small batch.
Which, a lot of places, it's not selling, so you can probably still pick it up for $50 if you manage to find it.
Right.
Which I think at $50, Baker's is definitely worth it. Especially now that Booker's is, in most places, creeping up to $90, $95
Oh, it's
a
95
bottle.
PA now.
And PA is now 95, which, oof, but for my barrel proof Bookers, I'll still spend money on it.
Oh yeah, it's not like it's not worth that money.
I'm glad that so many people don't think it is, because that means it sits on shelves and I am able to get it.
There you go. But yeah, this is. I didn't think I was gonna be as inclined to like it as I was the small batch. And again, I don't know if relatively this is a good or a bad or an in the middle of the road single barrel. My guess would be that it's middle of the road, honestly.
I honestly think that their Baker's barrels are going to be pretty consistent, because it's the same mash bill and it's the same age as Booker's and Old Tub. I think that that's where Old Tub came from, was they pulled stock from Baker's and they put some of the lesser stock of Baker's and pulled the good stock and made single barrels of Baker's. That's where I think Old Tub came from, personally.
I mean, it has to. The flavor profile lines up way too much with the
Yeah.
Booker's.
And that's why I think that that's the case, because they're all around 7 years. I mean, Old Tub is still technically, they definitely put some younger stuff in, but I think that what they do to balance it is they put the older, like almost 7-year stuff in there.
Right.
But
Which also tells you just why it's a fucking bargain at $17.
yes,
Because you're getting some of the nuances you're getting from a $70 bottle and a $90 bottle
yeah,
and a $16 bottle.
yeah. So, wait, is Old Tub considered bottle and bond?
Yes.
Never mind, I have to take that back, because for bottle and bond to be a thing, it all has to be within the same distilling season.
True.
So if it's 4 years old, it all has to be 4 years old.
True.
So,
At-
but we
at
also
least
Is it-
4 years.
is it-
at least yes,
Is it bottle and bond?
Yes.
yes.
But it's at least 4 years old. So your theory could still be correct.
In theory, I could be, yes, as long as they're all like from the same vintage, so to speak. Yes, that could still make sense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Old Tub doesn't taste like it's 7 years old.
No.
So I don't know.
Ah.
That does make me curious now.
It could be. I mean, there could be more variables that are similar to these two than it's similar
Yeah.
to others.
Because I haven't heard anybody say that they've had a bad bottle of Baker's, like
Right.
single barrel. I mean,
Right.
I don't know. I like it either way, and I will always have a bottle on my shelf.
Yeah.
That may also be the Jim Beam fanboy in me, but still, I thoroughly enjoy this.
This does make me kick myself a little bit for not grabbing one, but